Decay of Logos aims to be an action-adventure RPG that hopes to capture your attention later this year. As I spoke with one of the developers at PAX East, they said that they were going for a very kind of Zelda-like experience for their game. The developers wanted to provide an interconnected, semi-open world for the player to be able to explore and get lost in. The small team has a respect and passion for European folklore and the many works of J.R.R. Tolkien that they hope to be represented within their final product. During my time with the demo, I was able to explore a small area. You have a companion who is an elk, and at the first time of meeting this elk, he didn't let me ride him at first, so you need to acquire some fruit to then calm him down. I do like the idea of interacting and forming a bond between an animal and having that be part of the core experience of the game. There's a lot of potential in having situations where the two need to work together and must learn to trust and then communicate with each other. The main character is a nimble elf who is a survivor of her village being attacked. She's on a path of revenge. While the story concept does sound similar, it can allow for some great story moments throughout the game. The sense of revenge can add motivation to her and the player's actions. Being that revenge is part of the story, there could be some really good emotional moments that deal with the violence that comes from revenge or the choice of forgiveness. While the demo only gave a small area to explore, I do hope that the main game has a lot to see, especially within its interconnected open world. I hope to see side quests with actual narratives that will elevate them from many of its contemporaries, along with a lot of items and hidden things to find throughout the environments. As I played the demo, the main character was pretty easy to control. Within the demoed area, you face off against these tree-like monsters that are a bit slower than you. The combat was fun and satisfying and very reminiscent of the Dark Souls games, even down to the controls with the bumpers being used as the buttons to attack. While combat was fun, the controls did feel a bit clunky at times with delays in the button inputs and the actions that were displayed on screen. I'm fine with combat having a bit more weight to it than rather being a mindless hack and slash game, but I do hope that there's a bit more polished in this area by the time it launches. Exploring this area felt natural as I would walk around the area and I would find new areas that I would want to go see. I would descend into a cave that would hold both treasures and deadly enemies to contend with. Like with many RPGs, Decay will have access to different armors, weapons, and level up opportunities throughout its game. I hope the main game will provide opportunities to find rare loot along with the ability to craft and customize them along the way. New weapons like axes and maces are told to have different types of combos specific to the weapons that you're using, and I do like that potential. Since this game is played from the third-person perspective, I find that customization and how I look is part of the enjoyment of the game, especially because I'm going to be able to see myself, unlike in a first-person shooter where I really don't have that as much. Here, I get to see myself, so I want to dress myself up in some fancy armors and have some cool weapons. I really like the simple and clean art style that the game goes for. It's unique and inviting. I enjoyed my time with the game and I am eager to see how the game's full release is. This small studio is hoping to craft a memorable action-adventure RPG for all major platforms. This is coming to the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and the Switch. I definitely see the potential and I hope it delivers. It caught my eye at PAX East. If you enjoy action-adventure RPGs, I would highly suggest you keep an eye out for this game. Thank you very much for watching this short preview. If you enjoyed this video, check out some of my other ones, and if you'd like to help support the channel, please check out my Patreon links at the end of this video and in my description down below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.